Hi, I'm Judy Vitale, your astrologer with ReadTheStars.com, and I welcome you to your weekly horoscopes at work for March 13th through the 19th, 2017. It looks like a pretty reasonable week. I think we'll get a lot of work done. I want you to be aware that Venus is still in retrograde, so that time period where you might hear from some people you used to know is around. I don't know how many of your exes you have heard from, but I've got some communication from a few of them. Sometimes it's really nice to hear from someone from the past, and sometimes it's not so nice. But the point is, it is your choice. All relationships are choices. So keep that in mind with the Venus retrograde, and also reach out to an old friend that you kind of miss. And as long as you feel that that person will be happy to hear from you, I'm sure that things will it'll be a nice experience for you both. So that's Venus retrograde, and that's going all the way till April the 15th. And then Mercury is going to go retrograde on April the 10th, all the way till May 4th. So we're in this kind of, the close and comfy planets being in retrograde this whole time period. And it means that we need to go slower than we think we need to go. So just, think, rethink, and think again with whatever you're doing. This week, however, we only have one real event to talk about, and that's Mercury moving into Aries, and that happens on Monday. And guess what that's going to do? It's going to make people think faster and talk faster and do things faster. So doesn't exactly go with what I just said about the retrogrades. Be very careful. There are going to be these conflicting energies going on. You want to hold on to the cool head that has a lot of energy and a lot of ambition, but also the wisdom to know that, you need to wait for things sometimes. Monday and Tuesday both are going to be good for seeing both sides of the situation, as well as negotiating, talking about two sides of the story, the entire big picture, all that kind of stuff, because the moon will be in Libra. People will be very friendly, amicable, agreeable, and also interested in hearing all sides so that rational decisions can be made. Libra is a very rational sign. It's an air sign, of course, and one that really likes to judiciously weigh the good against the bad. So that's what will be happening on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday is a little more active than Monday. We're going to have some interactions with Jupiter, Pluto, and Uranus with the moon. So you may have these discussions. They may even get contentious at some point, but it's okay. You can still work things out. On Wednesday, a little bit different story. We have the moon void, of course, from 6:05 a.m. to 11:11 a.m. on the East Coast here. So that is a time when you don't want to have important meetings. You don't want to make big decisions, and you want to avoid making major purchases as well. If you have to do something of that nature, just check and recheck and check again on all your details, because things will tend to not turn out the way that you plan. So also we have the moon opposite Mars on Wednesday evening at 7:38 p.m. This could be a little bit of agitation or a slight argument with someone. And you remember, no matter how much we love people, sometimes we have to have arguments and just keep a cool head, because with that, Mercury and Aries, people can say things they don't really mean. On Thursday, the Scorpio moon really takes hold, and people get an intense desire to get the job done. And then we're also going to have a trine with Neptune. So anything that involves imagination, creativity, the arts, anything of that nature, very, very good for Thursday. And then on Friday, that Scorpio moon continues, and toward the end of the day, things get a little hairy. The first thing that happens is that the sun will square Saturn. So that's a little bit, people are going to feel a little bit tired on Friday night. And also the moon goes into its void of course period once again from 5:56 p.m. Eastern time until 11 o'clock, exactly 11 o'clock Eastern time, when it goes into Sagittarius. So it means that St. Patrick's Day, which is Friday, might be a little bit worn out, and you might want to do more celebrating on the weekend or else late at night on Friday. Who knows? It's St. Patrick's Day. It's almost spring, so celebrate. Saturday, the Sagittarius moon will preside once again. Mercury and Venus will be in conjunction, and people will be in a really happy mood. So it's a great time to do something with a gathering of friends or family, or both. And then on Sunday, the moon continues in Sagittarius with a sextile to Jupiter and a trine to Uranus. That all sounds like great fun. Well, That is great fun, actually. And then Monday is the spring equinox. Yay, the first day of spring. Let's hope that Mercury and Aries can talk the weather, because Mercury does rule the weather. Let's see what Mercury can do to get the weather to come along closer to a springtime feeling. Because boy, here where I am, it's just brutally cold and nasty and gray and snowy, and I'm sick of it. So I'm ready for spring. So if you would like to consult with me, you can always do that. You can contact me at Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com. I'm a little bit busy this week, but I am available. I can always make appointments with you for astrology, hypnotherapy, as well as transpersonal coaching. So again, that's Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com.